menschliche Eigenschaft. Jeder Mensch ist anders. Kushi, I've gone through your Aufgaben und das bekommst du hoffentlich heute.
Yeah, sir. Kinda, I love it. So we
One
were
has
done.
been, yeah, passive was absolutely perfect. I had already done it because it came
Okay,
on
okay.
the 6th. On the 6th. Then you send me Cognitive Zwei.
Yeah,
And that
sir.
Cognitive Zwei, yeah, there are a few things I have to look at carefully. And I stopped or didn't send the passive because I wanted to send both together. And when I
Okay,
open the
sir.
passive, the whole thing is corrected.
Super.
I've already been checked. If you want, I can send it to you right now. Right now.
No, sir.
Yeah, but that's why I'm still looking at. The others are also
Yeah,
pending.
sir.
Yeah, there's also other Aufgaben, they're also pending. So I'm
Sir, ich wollte etwas wissen. Sir, what else you have studied beside completing C2 to teach in a university?
MA. I have an MA, MPhil, PhD.
MA.
That's compulsory now, no?
Okay, MA and PhD. Then how many years it took for your PhD, sir?
2 years, 2.5 roughly.
Okay, because it sometimes it takes many years. That's why.
No, it doesn't. There's a rule. You can't exceed that.
But sir, I have known that she has done PhD in psychology maybe, and she has told me it took her almost maybe 7 years because she was not able to find a good teacher.
No, that PhD you do on your own. There's no teacher needed. So you have to find a
And
good
probably
guide and a supervisor. And the problem with
Okay.
PhD is you have to re-register after 3 years. There's a rule. It should be done within 3 under special permission from the supervisor and the university administration. 5, but after 5 you have to re-register as a fresh student and then complete it with again I think within a time span of 3 years or something.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't remember the rules now.
Okay, sir.
probably your PhD is in small letters, sir. Her PhD in capital letters. That's why it is 7 years.
What?
No, that's true, Vasu, but
That was a joke.
yeah, that's true. But there are many people who sit back. But yeah, a lot depends on how quickly the supervisor does your work and gets back to you with your material which you have given for correction. Mine got back to me with my submitted work very quickly, but without any comments. I was simply asked to write it again.
Yeah, sir, you have told us. Yeah.
That was a sad part and a painful part. I do remember getting very upset with her and
Yeah, I remember.
all old stories, yes. Okay, so
That's big.
sharing is not on, not yet. So okay, ich teile jetzt meinen Bildschirm mit. Don't get into the teaching profession, Kushi. It's not worth
Why,
the
sir?
effort. It's not worth the effort.
The only thing I heard is the pay is not much because if
It's not just the pay. I'm not talking about the pay. I'm talking about
yeah,
your overall skills. Every 6 months or every 1 year, on an
yeah.
annual basis, you have to show to the university authorities as to how you have improved yourself.
Oh my God.
No.
The experience doesn't matter.
Das passt mit alle andere Berufe
Jobs,
auch.
sir.
Zum
Yeah.
Beispiel in unserem IT, ja, wir muss immer uns
Every
verbessern.
month also sometimes, yeah, sir. And of course, every call, every day,
New
we
technology
have to
comes,
update
new platforms.
trainings,
So,
exams,
Kushi, don't think that
assessments.
you can
But
get a job and
still,
relaxedly you can sit and you can take the back seat and sit.
Hey,
No,
I know. But
no,
still,
no,
someone has done PhD and how he has to prove him every year.
yeah,
yes, that is
we'll
my
make it.
question. That is
Yes,
exactly my
that same
question.
question.
And klein moment. This year, how many PhDs have you guided? How many research papers have you published in recognized journals, national, international? How many conferences have you organized or attended? Where were you a chairperson? And what are your other publications? Every year. And apart from that, have you also done your share of teaching? So
So
all this,
what is share of teaching?
you take regular classes and also
Okay,
are
okay.
doing counseling and consulting work. Have you done that? In addition to that, you're also supposed to do all the other things, attending conferences. So when you attend the conference, the university doesn't give you permission. So how the bloody hell will you attend a conference?
Okay.
I have fought with my university. Fought. Multiple questions. Multiple times I have written letters. How can I show improvement if you don't give me leave to attend a conference? I can't simply walk away from my work. What are the alternatives you have made in your department for teaching? Okay, I've got a teacher. Is that teacher also well qualified? Does that teacher have an MA? Does that teacher have publications? And I have appointed somebody on my responsibility to take my classes. Why do you want the entire biodata of his previous 6 births? No, this person is not suitable. He cannot teach. I know this person can teach. For 1 week, he can handle my classes. No, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have this. So we can't give you leave. See, foreign language learning is like a pyramid. The higher you go, the fewer experts you'll find. The base is very big. A1, A2.
That's tough to get teachers
It's very, very difficult to get
and good teachers.
qualified teachers. Very difficult.
But sir, why someone need a teacher even after doing
Because
PhD?
a teacher or a guru at a university is supposed to be the best.
Yeah.
Okay? So on the one hand, you want the best. On the other hand, you don't want that person to improve. Oh, I used to have fights, open fights. I was a rebel, I'm telling you, throughout my university career, I was a rebel. That long hair, t-shirt, jeans, sandals, no suit, boot, tie, nothing, just casual. Any meeting, very politely put up my hand. Yes, professor, stand up. If I may say so, sir, and then come up with my things. That we'll have to look into. Please sit down. Let me see what I can do. No answer. No answer.
So what about the subsequent meeting then? How do we start?
The same thing again. Yes,
No.
we are looking into it. In the meantime, I've already filed off letters with copies.
Normally I start my meeting with the previous meeting's minutes.
That's true. But in the minutes, even if it is mentioned,
if there are open points which were agreed with the timeline, with the responsibility, if it is not addressed, I have the right to close my meeting immediately. I will tell the people, okay, last time you agreed, you are not done it. Please get it completed.
You can't do that to a vice chancellor. He is the one who's called for the meeting. So you are a member of the university, and most universities insist on a contract. I signed a contract.
They will not renew. Sad.
The situation is different here.
Probably Kushi would have thought teachers have a lot of vacations and good
vacations
pay,
are there.
good respect.
Vacations are there, but at the same time, during the working hours, you have to complete 16 hours of teaching per semester. 16 weeks.
Because my sister is already 9 to 6 job, so I see her how she cope with her life. So definitely, I have to thought about it. Yeah, that's why.
Teaching, I would not advise you. Like you also pointed out, the pay is not great, but the responsibilities are huge.
Okay, sir.
So what happens is sometimes a teacher kind of becomes a confidant for the students. Of course, it depends on the rapport that you have. It becomes a confidant. And you normally go to your teacher with loads of problems, which you normally would not approach your parents with.
Yeah.
It could be academic, it could be non-academic. Either way, a teacher has a responsibility.
Yeah, almost the problem solving.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree.
So
and the irony is even in Germany, teachers are not highly respected like India. At least I can say teachers have respect in India, but
No,
it is
I
not a
don't
respect.
think, no, sir, I don't think teachers are even so much respected in India.
No, 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 no. If you are really having good stuff, for example, it's not a lip talk. For example, a man, a kind of Murthy sir comes to me as a teacher. Definitely, I have high regards, and I
Thank
have
you.
other teachers. Sir.
Thank
Definitely,
you.
I will not respect at all. So still, I remember my first class teacher is Amalorpava Mary. Mary. She was my first standard teacher who taught me to write in Tamil. I have high regards for her. But I know certain teachers in my life who really spoiled my life.
I agree. Totally agree with you.
Yeah,
I,
so we teachers have high respect provided if they have stuff.
so I respect the teacher for being a teacher, but I have no regards.
Yeah, for his profession, it's fine. It's as a person, that's all. But not for
He's a
his profession.
teacher, senior, but no regards
That's
because
all.
of, well, various reasons. I've had that experience. I've had that
So
experience.
even in that case, in Germany, teachers they don't have any respect at all by from the public. It's a sad part in Germany.
That's the same here. So I normally never give my designation. Never. I'm retired from the university. Oh, I see. That's it. Over. Of course, it also has its advantages, like standing in a queue at the airport to leave the airport. The customs officer asks you.
Someone else will identify you. So
No,
that's an
no, no.
advantage.
That's different. At the airport, standing in a queue, trying to go to the green channel, you're stopped by a customs officer. Anything? Where you coming from? I'm coming from Germany. I say. And what have you got with you? What do you do? I'm a teacher, sir. Teacher? Oh,
Okay, go.
what will a teacher bring from abroad? What gold, what smuggling will he do? So, yeah, I've had this numerous occasions with the same expression, same tone. Yeah, that's you.
Probably in the
So,
olden days, some piece of color chalk piece. That's all. Nowadays, that is also ruled out.
yes. So that advantage, of
Okay,
course, is
Kushi, answering to your question, you asked how a teacher can prove every 6 months about his betterment.
it's very tough. It's academic. You have to be very, very thorough with your academics. Very thorough.
One part
Constantly
academics, sir.
updating.
Then what about the technology? See, nowadays the total teaching profession is totally different.
That
We are
I'm
using
including everything under the broad umbrella of academics. Technical, technology, methodology, everything.
yeah. For
Everything.
example, the board what Mr. Devkaran is using. You need to have an
Smart board.
expertise to use that board.
Smart code, smart board.
Smart board, yeah.
Much
So our
before
old
Dev Karan, much before Dev Karan got it in his institute, I had asked for this board at my university I retired 6 years ago, about 2010 or 2009 when it first came out.
yeah, that time
There
only
was
we started using this in Bosch. So
right.
even
So, yeah,
if I write on my desk table, it will be reflecting in my board. So even that connectivity we
absolutely.
had in 2010.
Right. So that was what was offered that time. And the department had that budget for it. The university struck down that proposal.
Sad.
How will you use it? I said, why? It's quite simple once you know the basics. And the man did come and tell us that he will give a demo. In fact, he's willing to give a demo even now. I just have to call him in half an hour. He'll be here and he'll show you how it can be done. No, 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 no. It's not practical.
So
What if
there are
the
old
power is
monks.
not there? What if the power is not there? That's it. Then the blackboard is there. I can go back to the chalk and blackboard.
Then
No, no,
go
no,
there
no, no, no,
directly.
no, no. No, 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 no. If you have bought it, you have to use it. Yeah, I will use it. But what if the power is not there? So you keep moving only in that small circle. If the power is not there, I'll go to the blackboard. No, 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 no. But you bought it. It's okay, I'll use the blackboard. No, 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 no. The idea is I do not want you to have it.
So even such big universities do such stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There only they do because all these powerful seats are occupied by these old monks. Sorry to use this word. Drunken
I know
old monks. They occupy the seat, and they will not educate themselves. At the same time, they'll ensure others are also not getting educated.
I had asked for a television set ages back to show films and all these online stuff. Sometimes I could get some signals and use that. I asked for a big television set. My room was pretty big, a 60-seater. So I wanted that person right at the back to be able to see the TV screen. And this was, I think, those days, 28 or 32 inches or something. That's the biggest available. Now, of course, you got massive TV screens. Why you?
Sad. I think his power is gone.
Yeah.
So this is sad part. No, teaching job provided if you have stuff and if you are teaching in a private institute
Sir,
or
it's
you have
like
your
so.
own institute, then you have your respect, you have your own time, you can earn money. But if you
Yeah,
are
but it is such a
attached,
opening an institute and that much require too much staff capital.
not required, Kushi. If you are in the field for some days, some years, I can say some 3 to 4 years, definitely if you have stuff, automatically you will be known in the field
Hmm.
and you'll be getting a lot of calls.
Yeah, yeah.
I know one of my friend. He's actually in Bosch. We have in Indian Bosch. We have a big German team. 14 teachers are there. 14 German teachers, and we have 4 Japanese teacher,
Okay.
and they are highly paid, and they have all the privileges what a Bosch engineer has. And even I know one of the teacher. I don't want to mention the company name and his name, and he right now he is taking batches up to C1,
Hmm.
3 batches, 8 to
Hmm.
9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, evening, 11 o'clock Indian time, last batch.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
So he, first of all, he loves his job. He loves to share his skill, and he's earning good money. And
Hmm.
when he wants to have his private time, then he can stop the batch and he can take his time.
Okay.
So in this point, I differ from Murthy sir. If he decides, then okay, I need my time, then he can cut down. No, I need money, then use your time.
But
No, I
maybe he
need
was
more.
giving private lecture, but sir is teaching in university, so
No,
used to
that's
teach.
that's what you
Yeah.
need to take a call. If you are a government doctor, you cannot earn money in India. If
Hmm.
you start a private clinic, you can earn money, but there are some risks. So
Hmm.
you cannot sail on both the two boats at the same time. Choose one boat.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
Doctor's job, it's very difficult even in Germany. They don't. You cannot earn money like the Indian doctors, even if you do private practice. Because in Germany, for each and everything, the price is fixed by the government,
Okay.
and you cannot exceed that. Just like that.
I'm back. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
power
Yes,
outage.
sir.
I think
No, kind
criticism not
problem.
accepted. Criticism not accepted
Yeah.
by
Recording
somebody
is happening.
unknown. That's why the power went off. So let's talk. There are so many sad stories I can tell you. But Kushi, it's not a very happy
Yeah.
application.
Okay, sir.
It's
Thank
good
you very much, sir, for the.
if you are into
Because
academics.
my family used to tell me, but I won't listen to their advices. But sir has really told me, and yeah,
But it's
I
nice.
have
You
to
see,
accept.
if you are committed, you love teaching, you love studying, you love interacting with people, sharing knowledge, gaining
No, no,
knowledge.
no.
See, teaching
Earning
is
money.
mutual. Teaching is mutual. The flow is both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Gegenseitig. One learn gegenseitig. If you're open to that, take it up. Take it up.
Sir, I differ. I differ from your point. In fact, I prefer a ladies safe and convenient job is teacher's job. Provided if we are able to improve our skills continuously and we love to move with
Yes,
people, then it is a fine job.
correct. I agree. I agree. That's shown. That's naturally shown.
Yeah.
But yeah, for example,
That too,
kindergarten
the way.
Lehrerin.
Yeah. Hmm. It's difficult.
Kindergarten is immer Lehrerin. Very few Lehrer can handle kindergarten. It's immer Lehrerinnen. The im Kindergarten arbeiten. Immer. So, könnt ihr mein Screen sehen? Alle?
Ja,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Yes,
aber
sir.
es ist leer.
Ja, immer? Nee, also das habe ich hier. Yes.
Es ist ganz
Wir
leer. Ja,
können es sehen, sir.
ja,
Okay.
ist da wieder.
Okay, also gestern haben wir uns über das Wort hier informiert, Heimat und was das bedeutet, und welche Bedeutung das für uns hat. Und wir haben auch verschiedene Erfahrungen und Bilder und Ideen und Wörter und allerlei Sachen gesammelt. Heimat. So, heute ein Stück weiter gehen wir. Und diesmal unsere Arbeit hier heute beginnt mit diesem kleinen Text. Das ist sehr, sehr interessant, was diese Frau zu erzählen hat. Die Frau heißt Doris. So, beginnen wir mit dem Lesen vielleicht. Ja, wer beginnt?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Ja.
Darvish?
Ja, ja, also, who said okay?
No, I just said okay. We are ready, sir. Not for reading. I need.
Wow, I
Okay.
wanted
I
to
need my
see-
reading glass right now. I don't have the reading glass. Let me get it.
Okay, Kushi, beginnen bitte.
Begin
Ja.
and bitte,
Ja,
Miss Kushi.
Kushi, bitte.
So,
Ja,
mein Glück in der neuen Heimat.
Ja.
Kann ich es wirklich riskieren? Die Wohnung aufgeben, den Freundeskreis verlassen und in einem anderen Land komplett von vorne anfangen. Ich habe es gewagt. Ich bin vor einigen Jahren aus beruflichen Gründen relativ spontan nach Neuseeland gezogen. Fernweh hatte ich eigentlich nie und ich bin auch kein besonders abenteuerlicher Typ. Doch dann passierte Folgendes. Ich verlor plötzlich meinen Job. Nach endlos vielen erfolglosen Bewerbungen war ich frustriert. Dann fragte mich ein Freund, ob ich mir nicht vorstellen könnte, ins Ausland zu
Hallo?
gehen.
Mhm.
Ja. Daher und jetzt lebe ich schon seit einer ganzen Weile ziemlich zufrieden in Wellington und arbeite als Krankenschwester.
Danke. So. Ich nehme an, wir haben fast alles verstanden. Das ist ganz einfach. Das ist gar nicht schwer.
Ja, richtig.
Das ist ganz einfach. Das ist so Gespräch.
Direkt.
Ja, also sie spricht uns an. This lady here is talking to us, literally. Ihre Gedanken sind da oben. Kann ich es wirklich riskieren? Die Wohnung aufgeben, den Freundeskreis verlassen und in einem anderen Land komplett von vorne anfangen? Can I risk all this? Can I do this? Ich habe es gewagt. Wagen, was ist Wagen? Ich habe das gewagt. Also ich habe das alles riskiert. Ich habe es gewagt. Ich habe alles aufgegeben. Mein Freundeskreis verlassen. Also wagen, to dare. I have dared to do it.
Challenge. Ja.
Ja, ich habe das gewagt. I dared. Ich bin vor einigen Jahren aus beruflichen Gründen relativ spontan nach Neuseeland gezogen. Bin
Wie ich.
gezogen. Ziehen is to move. To move. And since it's a verb of motion, ziehen, wir bilden das Perfekt mit sein. So a few years ago, for reasons of my profession, and relatively spontaneously, I moved to New Zealand.
I think she is talking about me. So just 3 years ago, just I flew from India to Germany
Yeah,
with family.
So something, but on the other side, she went to the antipodes. So,
Okay.
Fernweh hatte ich eigentlich nie. She never had this desire to travel. Was never there. Und ich bin auch kein besonders abenteuerlicher Typ. I'm not one of those typical adventurous types either. Doch dann passierte Folgendes. Then the following happened. Ich verlor plötzlich meinen Job.
Sad.
Und da gab dann erfolglose Bewerbungen. Erfolglos. Was ist dann erfolglos hier?
Failure.
Ja, so successless literally. Failed applications. Und sie waren natürlich frustriert. Frustration, ja, ist das Nomen, die Frustration. Das Verb ist frustrieren. Und dann ein Freund hat es vorgeschlagen. Der Freund fragte, ob ich nicht vorstellen könnte, imagine, ob ich mir, sich vorstellen. Zwei Bedeutungen. Sich vorstellen, Akkusativ, dann gebe ich meinen Namen vor und so weiter. Das ist, ich stelle mich vor. Akkusativ. Ich stelle mir vor, to imagine. So, sich vorstellen. Akkusativ, Introduction. Dativ, imagine. So, die Freund fragte mich, ob ich mir nicht vorstellen könnte, ins Ausland zu gehen. But I could imagine going abroad. Tja, und jetzt lebe ich schon seit einer ganzen Weile ziemlich zufrieden in Wellington, Neuseeland. Und sie arbeitet dort als Krankenschwester. Natürlich, bevor man so eine Reise unternimmt oder so auszieht, muss man auch dieser Papierkram erledigen, all das Paperwork one has to complete. Also Zeugnisse übersetzen lassen. Doris hat nur deutsche Zeugnisse. Also sie musste alle Zeugnisse ins Englische übersetzen lassen. She had to get everything translated to English. Und dann Bewerbungen auf Englisch schreiben. Dann ihre Wohnung musste sie auflösen. Was ist denn auflösen? Eine Wohnung auflösen.
Fixing a house. I need to fix a house.
Nee, also zu Hause in Deutschland.
That okay. I need to settle.
Nein, in Deutschland. Sie zieht aus. Sie zieht nach Neuseeland. Also die Wohnung zu Hause in Deutschland musste sie auflösen. She had to settle the apartment affairs in Germany. Also verkaufen. She had decided to move to New Zealand. So how does she settle the apartment back home, which she doesn't need anymore? So she sold off everything. So glücklicherweise habe ich schon nach kurzer Zeit also eine Stelle gefunden und dann ging alles sehr schnell. Aber diese Sachen sind auch wichtig, bevor man auszieht. So, jetzt further. Ja, wer möchte jetzt weiterlesen?
Ja, ich mache das.
Ja.
Davor gab es einiges zu erledigen, Zeugnisse übersetzen lassen,
Ja.
Bewerbungen auf Englisch schreiben und meine Wohnung auflösen. Glücklicherweise habe ich schon nach kurzer Zeit eine Stelle gefunden und dann ging alles ganz schnell. Als ich meinem Nachmieter dann die Schlüssel übergeben hatte und im Januar 2006 ziemlich nervös im Flugzeug saß, fragte ich mich natürlich, ob das die richtige Entscheidung war. Aber ich muss sagen, ich habe es nicht bereut. Ich habe die Erfahrung gemacht, dass es wirklich Zeit braucht, bis man sich in einem fremden Land eingelebt hat und dass man sich diese Zeit auch geben muss. Es ist ein gutes Gefühl, nach einmal ganz vorne anzufangen und es wirklich allein zu schaffen. So eine Auslanderfahrung erweiter einfach den eigenen Horizont.
Horizont,
Man
danke.
lernt die.
Danke, danke. What is going on? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've lost power again. I don't understand now how the power can go.
but we could able to see and we could able to hear you.
Yeah, the same thing, but my
Now,
power is not there in the room. I have power and I think one phase maybe, not sure. Something has
our
something
problem is
doesn't have
our problem is your bulb.
possible. Fan is on.
That's right. So it's only problem with your bulb.
No, 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 not with the bulb.
No, if the fan is on, light is not there, then check with the bulb.
Oh, it's a phase, I think.
Sad.
Yeah, let's see. The power is there, then it's good. But both tubes not working simultaneously. So one phase is gone, I think. Naja, okay, das mag nichts. So, was hat sie dann gemacht? Sie hat eine Stelle gefunden, denn sie hat den Schlüssel oder die Schlüssel plural übergeben und ganz nervös flog sie nach Neuseeland.
Ja.
Und natürlich die Entscheidung, war das richtig oder nicht, wusste sie nicht. Und die Erfahrung, so meint sie, dass man wirklich Zeit braucht, bis man sich im fremden Land eingelebt hat. Und das braucht wieder Zeit, sagt sie. Und man muss sich dieser Zeit auch geben. You have to give time to get used to the foreign conditions. Things will not be going your way the way you want them to happen. You have to adjust. Give it time to adjust. So es ist ein gutes Gefühl, noch einmal ganz von vorne anzufangen. Und dann schafft man allein alles. Sie war allein. Und Frau. So, und dann sagt sie, eine Auslandserfahrung erweitert den eigenen Horizont. Der Horizont. So, den Horizont erweitern bedeutet?
Neuer Horizon. We should expect a new horizon.
New horizon, but new experiences, new life, new vistas,
Ja,
new
viele neue
views.
Erfahrungen.
Ja, neue Erfahrungen eigentlich.
Ja, neue.
So, yeah. So the collocation here is den Horizont erweitern, to expand one's horizon. Which means you expand your knowledge, your overall vision. Den Horizont erweitern. This is one phrase or a Wendung or a Redemittel you can happily use. Also was so zum Beispiel. Warum sind Sie nach Deutschland umgezogen?
Ja, so erweitern meine Horizont.
Ja, also ich wollte meinen Horizont erweitern. Ja, der Horizont, ne? So meinen.
Super.
It's a very nice answer, very colloquial, and at the same time impressive on the ears of the listener. I want to widen my horizon.
Convincing. Yeah.
No, it sounds good German, and it shows that you have learned the colloquial phrases also. Ja, so jetzt weiter. Wer möchte weiterlesen? Also vom Mann. Also wir beginnen hier. Mann.
Ja, next bitte. Schnell.
Ja, Sir.
Ja,
Ich
ja
probiere.
bitte.
Man lernt die Kultur eines anderen Landes kennen und lernt dadurch auch viel über die eigene Kultur. Am Anfang hatte ich Probleme mit der Sprache, aber mittlerweile ist mein Englisch richtig gut. Außerdem ist das Leben hier wirklich angenehm. Das Wetter und die Landschaft sind einfach super. Und ich genieße es sehr, am Meer zu sein. Überraschend für mich war, dass das Leben hier lockerer als in Deutschland ist. Die Leute sind nicht immer so gestresst und viel freundlicher und ich habe schnell viele neue Freunde gefunden. In Deutschland dauert das Jahr oft ein bisschen länger, aber natürlich habe ich auch Heimweh und vermisse oft meine vertraute Umgebung, meine alten Freunde und meine Familie. Besonders am Anfang war das schlimm. Ich schickte meiner besten Freundin jeden Tag aus Heimweh mehrere E-Mails ins Büro. Und dann wartete ich sehnsüchtig in meinem kleinen Zimmer auf Nachrichten.
Danke, danke.
Yes.
I think everything here was fairly clear. Nur zwei Sachen hier. Einmal, in Deutschland dauert das ja oft. Also Zeile 39, dauert.
To last.
Ja.
The word is period.
To
Yeah.
take long. It take long. So to make new friends in Germany takes a longer time than in other countries.
That's true. That is true.
Ja, so das dauert. This is a German lady telling us this. Doris aus Deutschland. Und dann sagt sie, natürlich hatte ich Heimweh und vermisse oft meine vertraute Umgebung. She misses her trusted surroundings, the familiar surroundings that she had in Germany. Naturally. Und das ist auch dann eine Art Heimweh. It's a kind of homesickness. Besonders am Anfang war schlimm. Also sehr, sehr schlimm am Anfang. Sie hat E-Mails an ihre beste Freundin geschickt. Yeah, schicken an, I've taken, instead of schickte as dative, I've taken schicken an with accusative. So notes, emails she's sent her, and then she would wait sehnsüchtig. What is Sehnsucht? Die Sehnsucht. Very longingly. Sehnsucht is longing. That yearning for something. You long for something. You wish you had that. Something that you want.
Craving.
That craving, yes. Und dann wartete ich sehnsüchtig. So, E-Mail geschickt, jetzt, ich möchte die Antwort sofort haben. So that was there am Anfang. Und what does she have to say at the end here? Wer möchte das lesen jetzt bitte?
Cornish, sir.
Ja, bitte.
Meine Erfahrung haben mir gesagt, dass man sich auch schneller besser kennenlernt, wenn man ins Ausland geht. Ich habe erst gemerkt, wie deutsch ich eigentlich bin. Und manchmal ist es sicher, dass ich eigentlich nie in meiner Muttersprache sprechen kann. Auch wenn ich jetzt wirklich gut Englisch spreche, kann ich trotzdem nicht immer ganz genau das ausdrücken, was ich denke oder fühle. Und es klingt spannend, aber mir fehlt das deutsche Essen, besonders das Brot. Ob ich für immer mehr bleibe, weiß ich noch nicht. Vielleicht ist das jemand, ja, auch ich erinnern man so stark.
Danke, Anvarasi. We'll have to work a little bit on the word pronunciation, aber das machen wir im Laufe der Zeit, kein Problem. So, also, das ist ein allgemeiner Satz hier. Meine Erfahrungen haben mir gezeigt, dass man sich auch selber besser kennenlernt, sich selber besser kennenlernt. You learn to know yourself better when you're abroad. Because you're on your own, you could be on your own. Hier habe ich erst gemerkt, after reaching New Zealand, she suddenly noticed, wie deutsch ich eigentlich bin. I first noticed how German I am. This German lifestyle is something which Vasu has now seen. literally second by second. Ganz Gerard-Linie. Totally.
Yeah, even to talk to the wife and girlfriend, we need to take an appointment. It's so sad.
Yeah, so it's very Gerard English. So very in a line kind of thing. Und manchmal ist das schwer, dass ich eigentlich nie in meiner Muttersprache sprechen kann. Ja, das ist ein bisschen schwer. Wenn man jahrelang, jahrzehntelang nur die
Aber
Muttersprache
heutzutage, ja, es ist einfach Einschränkungen.
Ja,
It is
it.
reduced
Also das ist,
nowadays.
ja, wegen der Technologie, ja, das ist okay. Aber trotzdem mit einer Person auf Tamil oder Hindi oder Englisch zu sprechen, ist manchmal schwer. Ja, vor allem, wenn man so schon ausgesiedelt hat, when you settle down, you moved out. Then sometimes it can be difficult. As he says hier, manchmal ist es schwer. Auch wenn ich jetzt wirklich gut Englisch spreche, kann ich trotzdem nicht immer das genau ausdrücken, was ich denke oder fühle. Der genaue Ausdruck kommt aus der Muttersprache. The precise way you would say something comes through in English. I mean, in your mother tongue, not in other tongue. Okay? Am I still audible? Because now the power is gone.
No, we could able to hear you. No problem.
Now I have to check my battery.
Oh, sad.
I have to check
It's
my
almost
battery.
empty.
Yeah, I just saw that it's coming back on charging now. Let me check.
Okay.
Anyway, so you have to get used to this. Und sie sagt,
Was bedeutet banal? Klingt banal, ja.
Was bedeutet banal? Das ist eine banale Sache. It sounds very commonplace. It sounds very odd, very commonplace, very, very trivial. Aber mir fehlt das deutsche Essen. Such a trivial thing. But I miss German food. Besonders das Brot. It's such a trivial thing. How can you say you got a good job, good money, new friends, new home? All this is good, but you still say you're missing your German life, German bread. So that is the word here, banal. Such a trivial thing, such a small thing.
Okay.
So, es klingt banal, es klingt so kleinlich. Sounds so small. Aber mir fehlt das deutsche Essen.
Sir, is it used in the positive way or negative way? If I say es ist ein
Positive,
banal.
positive. Here, positive.
Okay, so I can say, instead of saying es ist egal, I can say it's banal.
It's banal. It's such a small thing, but I miss my Hyderabadi biryani, for example.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I have got the best in life abroad, but somewhere I feel I would have loved to have some sambar and dosa, or sambar and idli, or sambar and rice. I would have loved to have that. Somewhere. Or roti and dal, or whatever. It's such a trivial thing, but that's okay, I guess. So you don't make too much of an issue out of it. Und dann sagt sie auch, ob ich für immer hier bleibe, weiß ich noch nicht. Vielleicht ist das Heimweh ja auch irgendwann zu stark. Maybe, I don't know, maybe sometime my homesickness might become very strong. Dann wird sie zurück nach Deutschland fahren. She'll give up everything in Deutschland. But right now, the Heimweh is nicht so stark. An interesting text from the point of view of a German who has moved to another country and not in Europe. Das ist wichtig. So, es gibt Probleme. Natürlich, also so viele Probleme, Probleme hat man. Vor allem die indischen Studenten, die nach Ausland gehen oder ins Ausland gehen, dort zu studieren. Und einer der Gründe dafür, dass die Ausländer, die Inder nicht sehr gut angesehen werden im Ausland, ist wegen dieses Heimwehs. This homesickness sometimes becomes so strong with some of the kids who have gone abroad very, very early. They tend to gang up the moment they see each other, recognize a fellow Indian. They stop wherever they see that person, which is not a done thing abroad. You have to move to one side of the pavement or one side of the walking path or walkway and then talk to that person. They just suddenly stop there in the middle. This was pointed out by Australians and also, I think, Australians it was, basically. That they just stop and start talking. They block the path. But then...
Normally, the famous proverb they use, Recht gehen, links stehen. So that is one of the rules we need to follow everywhere.
That's not followed because Heimweh is so strong. You see a fellow Indian and these people stop and talk to you. Because in a way, one is that emotional thing. Yeah. Auf der anderen Seite, in Indien machen wir das auch so. Wir stehen, wo wir sind. We simply stand there. We meet a friend, just stop in the middle of the street. Or the middle of the pavement. I've seen this happen so often. In shopping malls. Just at the entrance of the phone call, the phone is pulled out straight away. Immediately attended to, right am Eingang, blocking the other customers who want to go in. Is irritated when he says, excuse me, may I, excuse me? Looks very, irritatedly at you. It's your fault that you have come when I am on the phone in front of the entrance and I'm talking on the phone. So there are certain odd Indian habits. I'm not mentioning it negatively, I'm only telling you what I have seen. And this is carried abroad and naturally it's not desirable. So when this Heimweh is there, ja, was kann man da tun? Da gibt es keine Tabletten gegen Heimweh. Man muss sich daran gewöhnen, allmählich. Again, loads of odd stories here. A person came from Germany, he spent 14 years in Germany, came to me with a certificate saying that I want to translate. I looked at the date and what was written in the certificate. I said, you've been there for 14 years. Yes, sir. I said, then why don't you translate it yourself? Save me the time. You translate it, I'll check for spelling mistakes and stuff, sign it and give it back to you. Oh, matter closed in 5 minutes. No, sir, you do it. I said, why? It is no sermon. Right now, I was in the office at the time. I said, I may not be able to do it today itself. What is the reason that you're telling me this? 14 years in Germany, he never learned a word of German. All he knew was Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, wie geht's, and Vielen Dank. I said, why? He said, no, I never went out of my group. We were a group of 6 students and we always stayed together. We never spoke with anybody in German. Funny. 14 years. 1-4. Without learning German. Amazing. I would have put that person straight away in my book of records. He's in my book of records. So it's very, very odd. But these are exceptions, I think. More of exceptions than a rule. But I have heard complaints from people that Indians don't try to mix as much as they should be doing. Although here we are very curious as to when an Foreigner comes, we go and attach ourselves to that foreigner. Hello, where are you from? Are you married? This is one more question that you ask. These are some questions are taboo. But if you, anyway, skip field to diskutieren. If you look at this text here, mein Glück in der neuen Heimat, also der ganze Text, certain structures have been followed very strictly as they should be written. The one right in the beginning here. Ganz einfach. Ich bin vor einigen Jahren aus beruflichen Gründen relativ spontan nach Neuseeland gezogen. Tekamolo. You will find them in many places in the text. So als Faustregel hier ist temporal, kausal, modal, lokal. Das ist die Anordnung als Faustregel, a rule of the thumb, in einem deutschen Satz. If you're unsure, what do I put where? Go back to this rule. Put the temporal element in the beginning, followed by the causal, followed by the modal, and then the local. Remember, all the elements need not be there in a sentence. Ich fahre morgen nach Berlin. Fahre morgen, your temporal comes first, and your local then. Morgen nach Berlin. Ich fahre nach Berlin morgen, ist auch möglich. But you're not sure. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Can I put morgen at the end? Time, can I? If you are doubtful, put it in where it should be. K, low. Use that manner. But remember, was ich gestern mit euch hier geteilt habe. Im Deutschen ist die Wortstellung im Satz bis auf die Position des Verbs relativ frei. By and large. You can put elements in a sentence where you want to. Don't touch the verb. Das steht der zweiten Stelle. Aber es gibt einige Faustregeln, rule of the thumb. It's like, somebody advising you. It's good for you, nah? Good for you, nah? Don't toy with the sentence. Just stick to this. So this Faustregel hier, die Frage ist, wo steht die Dativ und wo die Akkusativ-Ergänzung? Und diese Regel kennen wir schon aus unserem A1-Erfahrung. Stimmt? Dativ-Objekt kommt vor dem Akkusativ-Objekt. Like this set of sentences here. Just see here. Ich hatte meinem Nachmieter die Schlüssel übergeben. Dativ vor dem Akkusativ. Ich hatte ihm die Schlüssel übergeben. Ich hatte sie meinem Nachmieter übergeben. Pronomen vor dem Nomen. A pronoun always takes precedence. You can't say, ich hatte die Schlüssel ihm übergeben. Nein, geht nicht. Oder ich hatte meinem Nachmieter sie übergeben. Geht nicht. Pronomen vor dem Nomen. Und beide sind Pronomen, dann kommt das Akkusativpronomen oder das Akkusativpronomen steht vor dem Dativpronomen. Ensure this, your sentence is absolutely perfect. Any questions here? Any questions?
9, sir.
Alles klar?
Yeah.
Okay. So can we do a few exercises here? Just at random we'll pick. Zunächst, seid ihr alle mit allen Adjektiven hier in diesem Kasten vertraut? Do you know all the adjectives in this box?
No, sir.
Ja, welche Adjektive sind hier
Ja.
neu? Ja, welche sind hier neu?
Rätselhaft,
Okay.
flach,
Mhm.
Aufregend.
Mhm.
excited
Exciting.
and
Ah,
thrilling.
okay.
Yeah. Und
Verstehst du das?
Rätselhaft.
Ja, rätselhaft. Was ist denn Rätsel?
Suggestion.
Nein. Also,
Raten.
ich habe hier ein...
Ratten.
Nein. It comes from there. Das musst du erraten. Ich habe hier ein Rätsel für euch alle.
Puzzle, sir.
Puzzle or a riddle?
Oh, yeah.
Riddle. So, rätselhaft, something which is a puzzle, very puzzling.
Okay.
okay.
Ha.
Flach,
Flat. Flaches Land.
land.
Flaches Land. Also das Land ist
Kahl.
nicht... Ja, einen Moment. Das Land ist nicht gebirgig. Also das ist Flachland. Flatland. Kahl, nichts ist da auf dem Land. Nichts. Keine Bäume, keine Pflanzen, kein Gras, nichts. Das ist total kahl.
Okay.
It's completely bare. No trees, no grass, nothing. Bare land. Don't call it a desert. It need not be a desert. But a desert is always kaal. Nothing there.
Merkwürdig.
Merken. Was ist Merken als Verb?
Noteworthy, strange.
Can is notierten oder bewusst.
Note something.
Verb.
Yeah. So note not in the terms of noting it on a paper,
Ah.
but noting it in your mind. So
Strange.
noteworthy, so it's noteworthy.
Noteworthy.
So it's something worth noting in your mind, basically. Merkwürdig. Something strange, something unusual, worth noting. Sonst noch etwas?
Unstrengthened.
Strenuous. Something which is very strenuous.
Not, yeah. Stretching.
Something very strenuous. You have to put in a lot of
Exhausted.
effort. Exhausting. Something that is exhausting, something that demands a lot of effort.
Ein bisschen anstrengend Arbeit. So it is exhausting work. Anstrengend Bewegung habe ich
Strenuous work.
gemacht.
Strenuous
Yeah.
work. Yeah. Entspannend,
Relaxing.
relaxing. Yeah,
Opposite of anstrengend. Yeah.
good. All clear?
Yeah.
Ja, ich glaube.
Choose three adjectives. Also 3 Adjektive wählen. Any 3.
Trocknet. But trocknet.
Dried.
Dried? Not
Yeah, totally dried. Yeah, dried.
totally dried, no?
Yeah, you might be having trockner in your house. Trockner. Wash machine and trockner machine.
Yeah, trockner. The Kleid isn't shown getrocknet or vertrocknet. Totally dried off. All water is gone, no moisture anymore. Also choose 3 adjectives. Drei Adjektive, bitte wählen.
Entspannend, verliebt, nützlich.
Why did you choose these three?
I love it. Verlieben. I want to use
Warum
it and I want to be
Sie
relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be a cool person, so I have chosen relaxation, usable, and lovable.
No, verliebt is to be in love.
Yeah, I want to be loved. That's all. Because it should
No,
not be one
you
way
are
love.
in love.
It should be both the
It's
ways.
not I want to. It's not about want to be loved, passive. Here it's active. I am in love.
Yeah,
Verliebt
with so
sein.
many
Ich bin
things.
verliebt.
Yeah.
So can you give me a sentence using all three adjectives?
Yeah, why not?
In the same sentence.
Yeah.
A sentence with three adjectives.
One, habe ich
Ich wohne
one.
in
Okay, go ahead.
Ja, ich wohne in Indien und dort fühle ich mich sehr gewöhnlich, bekannt und auch entspannend.
Ja. So gewöhnlich und bekannt. Now you have to put a comma.
Ja, gewöhnlich, bekannt und auch ein bisschen entspannend.
Ja, aber was ist gewöhnlich?
I'm used to it, not something new. Gewöhnlich is
You have to
something.
reformulate the sentence. It doesn't work with the way you built it. It doesn't sound right.
Okay.
Vasu, what was your third option? Verliebt, entspannend und?
Nützlich. Nützlich.
Okay, nützlich. Okay.
Alright, we can choose. Yeah. Normalerweise haben wir eine entspannend Zeit, wenn
Entspannend is an adjective. Entspannend is adjective. Declension bitte.
yeah, so okay.
Entspannende Arbeit.
No, we are relaxed. I want to say. We are relaxed.
Oh, then.
One.
Ja, wir
Yeah,
sind.
one.
Ja.
Sind entspannend, wenn wir sind entspannend. Wir sind nützlich und no. I need to reframe.
So actually, the Aufgabe, I made it tougher for you. The Aufgabe is, schreiben Sie mit Hilfe der von Ihnen gewählten Adjektive einen kurzen Text über Ihre Heimat. Using your three adjectives, write a short text about your home. So I said, not a text.
Yeah, ich bin. Yeah, I can say it is very simple. Then in that case, so ich bin. Okay, ich habe total Entspannung. Then okay, I have.
So I need the adjectives. That is the Aufgabe. Adjective.
But sir,
yeah.
Why gewöhnlich doesn't work in that sentence?
You can't say ich bin gewöhnlich. You can't say ich bin gewöhnlich.
Ich fühle mich gewöhnlich.
No.
Oder sich gewöhnlich an.
You can't feel accustomed. You are accustomed.
Sir, sich gewöhnlich an is verb vielleicht.
Oh,
Ja?
sich gewöhnen an.
Sich gewöhnen, okay.
Okay, in meinem, ich bin
because gewöhnlich should be
entspannend.
customary. Yeah?
Okay, okay, sorry. Okay, ich bin entspannend, wenn alle Dinge grün und nützlich sind.
Grün und nützlich sind. Okay, you put in three. Yeah, okay. So I wanted to make it tougher for ourselves, a challenge, whether we can put in three adjectives we have chosen into one sentence. The Aufgabe is actually put it into a text.
That's right.
So
So in my case, okay, you mean to say I have you two sentences, Nebensatzs and Hauptsatzs.
That's
So you
okay.
want to still
It's not
okay.
nine. That is not two sentences. It is actually Haupt- und Nebensatz verbunden mit einem Komma. Das ist immer noch ein Satz.
Yeah.
It's still one sentence. It's not two. A Hauptsatz is subdivided into a Nebensatz. So it's not two sentences.
Okay. Normalerweise sind wir nicht langweilig,
Hmm?
wenn wir vertrauen. Okay, you need to have an adjective. Okay, es ist nicht langweilig, wenn wir haben viele Bekannten, oder?
Hey, wait. Are you giving you one sentence or a text?
Yeah, I'm using when. Wenn wir viele Bekannten haben.
Huh?
Okay, it's only two. Langweilig und bekannt.
That too. You've only given one adjective, langweilig.
Unbekannt. Unbekannt. Bekannten. Third one.
Yeah, but that you didn't use it as an adjective. You said viele Bekannte. That's a noun.
No.
No. Well, then, okay. Aufregen, Vertrauen. Ja, es ist eine langweilige Reise, weil wir eine lange gebirgige Reise haben.
Huh?
Oder wann wir ein flach Weg haben.
Okay, good. If all of you are ready to accept this challenge, why don't you make one sentence in any manner whatsoever with Relativsätzen, Nebensätzen, and using the three adjectives chosen by you in that one sentence.
Sir, I have formed a sentence.
Okay.
Ich fühle mich langweilig und unbekannt im Ausland, weil ich nicht mit vielen Freunden befreundet bin.
Will do. That's good. Very good, Kushi. That's possible. Yes. We said three. We can also put in more adjectives. It's a challenge to test our own knowledge of German and our sentence building skills in German. It's a fun exercise. Don't worry from the Prüfungsperspektive. Sowas kommt nicht in der Prüfung, steht nicht in der Prüfung. It's only to challenge ourselves. We set a limit to ourselves. Was können wir machen? Es gibt so viele unbekannte Leute in diesem Land, die ich alltäglich treffe und sehr freundlich begrüße. Unknown people I meet daily, whom I greet in a very friendly manner. For example. Think, play with words. I'll leave it open to you. As and when you're ready, you can come out with these sentences in the class. Okay. So we're bleiben here. What do you call a person who has moved to another country?
Immigrant.
Yeah. You have to find it here.
No, are you changing any screens or because it is in the same
No.
page number 7?
This is page 8.
No, you are showing page number 7. That's what I think. Your screen is not moved.
Huh? No, this is page 8. Huh? This is 7.
Now 8 I'm seeing.
Yeah. So this is what I am on right now is 8. This is here. Can you see this?
No, sir. I think there is a lag. That's what. Now it's moving now. Yeah. Now we are seeing the checked box.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Now we can find.
I'm still on the my hotspot.
That's right. That's it. Now we can find out.
Let me
Okay, so you
see,
need to
let
find
me
out the
see.
person from this checkbox. Yeah. Crosswords.
Yeah.
Okay, we are Mahanda. So here.
Choose a few. Just a couple.
Wander.
Sir, fourth line, ein Wanderer.
Sir, last line, Entscheidung.
Nein, Entscheidung stimmt hier nicht. Entscheidung, you have to look for something here. Entscheidung.
Sir, fourth line, ein Wanderer.
Ein Wanderer. Is that 1 or 2? Number 2 is also there's ein Land verlässt.
First, ein Wanderer.
First one, ein Wanderer. Okay. Also, das ist hier. Okay.
Und Sir, Auswanderer. Just leave one line after that.
Ja, also Auswanderer. Und das ist für Nummer?
2.
Nummer 2. Also, Priyambada, du hast das Wort hier Entscheidung gefunden. Und welche Nummer ist das?
So vertically, second last line, Ausland, third.
Ja, Ausland habe ich ja gefunden. Das ist hier richtig. Aber Premada hat das Wort gefunden, Entscheidung. Und dieses Wort müssen wir hier definieren können.
Ja, fair ist nicht gleich ist Andram.
Nicht gleich. Nein.
Ja, Andran.
Nein.
Dann nicht gleich ist dann verschiedenen.
Unterschied, sir?
Unterschied ist richtig.
Ja.
Also Unterschied. Das ist nicht gleich.
Last fourth line.
Ja.
So.
Sir, 10th will be Erfahrung. Erfahrung for 10th.
Ja, Erfahrung ist richtig. Erfahrung ist richtig. Ja, aber, Moment. Erfahrung kommt mit einer anderen Definition. Hier geht es mit Art und Weise. The type and manner as to how a person acts in different situations.
Gefühl.
Nein. Premada, have you found number say this one here? Entscheidung? Here?
Entscheidung should be fear. 4, sir.
No, it should be 7.
Which one?
Entscheidung.
Nein. 7 ist falsch.
Sehen. Ich
Nein, auch nicht. Entscheidung ist überlegen, eine von mehreren Möglichkeiten wählen. After thinking, choose one of the many possibilities. That is decision. What is a decision? Choosing something from many possibilities. Also Entscheidung Nummer 6. And you had this one here. What is Erfahrung? Wissen oder Können, das man nicht durch Lernen, sondern durch eigene Erlebnisse erwirbt. It's knowledge acquired not by learning, but from your own personal experiences. Das ist Erfahrung. Nummer 7. So, what is it? Sehnsucht nach einem anderen Land. Ja, Monika?
Sir, give fuel here, na?
For what? Give fuel, Nummer? Nummer?
Ich habe
Sehnsucht.
Fernweh.
Fernweh ist richtig. Fernweh.
Fifth line from last.
Yes, this is Fernweh. Also, Sehnsucht nach einem anderen Land. Then, Empfindung, some sensitivity. You're sensitive to something. Gefühl.
Gefühl here, yeah.
Das ist richtig.
So what is substantive?
Noun. It's giving you a hint. Don't look for an adjective, it's a noun. Okay. Then Art und Weise, wie ein Mensch in verschiedenen Situationen handelt, ist Verhalten. Behavior. How a person acts or reacts in different situations. How does he behave? Verhalten. Okay? And that leaves us with just one more word. Vorschrift, Richtlinie. What could be this word?
So which one?
Vorschrift.
Vorschrift.
Das haben wir nicht gemacht. Because time was too short to start a new topic, I take it up. I normally don't do these crosswords. So here, at least not. A few new words here. That was the other reason I got forced into this. Vorschrift oder Richtlinie. What are we looking for actually when you say Vorschrift oder Richtlinie? If you know what you're looking for,
Vorschlag oder Regal.
Regal. I'm looking for Regal. Yeah.
Regel.
oder
Regel. Yeah. Now look.
Sir, here. Regal is here. Last 1, 2, 3, 4th line vertical.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
From last from the back side.
Yeah. I counted.
From the third row.
I've counted.
Yeah, third row.
So from left to right or right to left?
From left to right.
Okay. Third. Yeah, the third column.
From right. Yeah, right to left. Sorry.
Right to left.
Right to left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third
1,
and
2,
third.
3, 4. Third.
4 and 3. Fourth column.
Yeah. Here. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. This is a good exercise. I normally don't do it here. You people can try this at home. We have these word searches in some of the lessons. Do them to improve your vocabulary. Because there's a long definition here, sometimes as a synonym. Empfindung, Gefühl. Vorschrift, Regel. Richtlinie, Regel. Was bedeutet Verhalten? Oh, das ist wie ein Mensch in verschiedenen Situationen oder Situationen handelt. How one acts in different situations. So, behavior. It's a very nice practice for improving your vocabulary. Nicht das Land, in dem man zu Hause ist, also Ausland.
Okay.
Nicht gleich. Nicht gleich. So, Unterschied. Remember, we found all this. So, from that point of view, it is a good practice. Then, having found that, das Gegenteil. The book is slightly different. It's approaching the language aspect differently. And if you see here, this is all about vocabulary. All about vocabulary here.
Sir, one question. Page number 7, please.
Yeah. Arbeitsbuch, no? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That sentence. B, 5B.
Where is that?
Just below the Gegenteil. Page number 7. Yeah, just below the Gegenteil. Yeah.
Huh?
Wenn ich zu Hause bin, zusammen mit meiner Familie, dann fühle ich mich geborgen und wohl. Sir, can we put wenn ich zusammen mit meiner Familie zu Hause bin?
It's possible.
Okay, but sir, then why they have written like that?
It's a nice way of excluding this here from the when sentence and putting it outside the brackets.
Yeah, but verb should just come after the...
Why should it come there? This is an afterthought. I moved it from there.
Yeah, because it is also just a part of when sentence only, yeah?
You could put it there. You need not put it there. They're showing you a different style of expression.
Okay. So we can also write this way.
Yes, but it should be between commas. Don't put it at the end of the sentence. It should come after the when sentence.
Okay.
Oh, this is literally vocabulary expansion. Expanding your vocabulary. How do I express something away from the normal sentences I've learned till now? Wenn ich zu Hause zusammen mit meiner Familie bin, dann fühle ich mich geborgen und wohl. Change it. Wenn ich zu Hause bin, dann fühle ich mich geborgen und wohl. Achso, alleine? Nein, natürlich zusammen mit meiner Familie. Also, wenn ich zu Hause bin, zusammen mit meiner Familie, natürlich, dann fühle ich mich geborgen und wohl. How often do we use this? Just think back. When I'm at home with the family, I feel myself totally comfortable. You don't have to say when I'm at home with my family. Why do you want to have that longish thing? Break it into smaller units. It becomes more conversational.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we meet tomorrow, noch weiterzumachen mit der Grammatik. I hope by the end of this book, we should be in a very good position, all of us, to have improved our German writing and speaking skills also. The grammar is secondary, also not too much, but we should have fun with words.
Toy.
Toy. Genau. So, ich muss jetzt leider ganz schnell mich verabschieden, da ich ein Meeting habe.